not regret those years. But it is time to live for myself. And let them go.
To let go of all of this. I moved a little bit too quickly for him to actually say it.
The end of the road.
Now, we've got a twofold puzzle here.
What do you hope to find behind that door?
We have to figure out first
Knowledge,
where to
above all
place
else.
all the keys
Altair was a
and how to
profound man and a prolific writer.
align them.
He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom.
There we go. I think that may
He saw
be
many
good.
things in his life and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lessons.
Now, it would make sense
Does that worry you?
for Altair
Sophia, you should know by now that
to
I am
use
not a
the
lesser man.
eagle. Yeah, eagle sense. You
still.
can see the lines of them. I didn't even realize you could do that. And then you have to align them properly too. But there we have it.
You had better come out of there alive.
I plan to.
Explore Altair's library. Lighting the torches as we go. All the bookshelves are empty though. This would have been a nice library during its heyday though.
No books. No wisdom.
Nothing but
Just
Altair.
you, fratello mio.
Altair came there to die. But
Requiescat in pace, Altair.
he does hold one last key, one last memory disk.
You have seen to my books.
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good. Very good.
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
Sealed him in. Polo already had the keys, so they couldn't reopen it. It was his choice to be sealed
Much
within.
wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
What does it tell you? What do you see?
Hearing first Al-Mualim,
Visions and messages.
then Mary,
Came before. Of their rise and their fall.
and now Altair, a young Altair.
But what happens to us, Altair? To our family? What does the apple say?
The family will survive.
Who came before? What brought them here? How long ago?
Get rid of that thing!
This is my duty, Maria.
If you are asked, say I set the apple away. Tell them I sent it to Cyprus or Cipango, or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
You know what this means, though, right? This means that the apple from Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is not the same one from Assassin's Creed, the first one. That there were two apples. At the least, two apples. Now, is that a smooth transition or what? There we have it.
Another artifact.
Altair's apple.
No. You will stay here. I have seen enough for one life. Desmond?
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream.
Breaking the fourth wall a bit here.
I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening. I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed to share our stories like this? Speak across centuries. Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
You can actually see him. Oh, that's awesome. That's just so awesome. Can't even describe how awesome it is. Wait, what?
Do you hear me, Cypher? Can you see me?
Yes.
Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What became of us? What do we desire of you? You will have your answers. Only listen, and I will tell you how. Both before the end and after, we sought to save the world. We built vaults within which to work, each dedicated to a different method of salvation. They were placed underground to avoid the war which raged above, and also as a precaution should we fail in our efforts. Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place.
North America.
It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected. We chose those solutions which held the most promise and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended.
Oh, come on, don't... Why are you staggering? There we go. Ah, I don't know what's going on here. I know there's no scratches on the disc. Is it more dust or something? Big solar flare. Oh. So that's what happened. Solar flare that cooked the Earth. Destroyed the first civilization. Those who came before.
The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words. Pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end, either in my time or yours.
And now they've gone to live action. Or at least it looked so much like it at that point.
Wait, look, his vitals are stabilizing.
This, however, is not.
Happening. He's moving.
Desmond, can you hear me? Son?
Yes, Dad?
I know what we need to do.
And there you have it. The end of Assassin's Creed Revelations. Now we're probably going to cut to some credits soon, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, there we go. But stick around after the credits because we still